Ignore calls to release Nnamdi Kanu. Remember your true allies in northern Nigeria who gave you massive votes. Northern Group tell Tinubu. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. The coalition of Northern Group CNG has criticized renewed calls for the stoppage of the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. Ohaneze and some Igbo leaders and groups have called on the president-elect Bola Tinubu to release Kanu after his inauguration. Kanu was detained by the Secret Police Department of State Services following his rendition to Nigeria from Kenya in June 2021. Meanwhile, Tinubu will be sworn in on May 29, 2023 if the cases in court to challenge his victory are not decided against him by then. However, the CNG described calls on Tinubu to pardon and release Kanu as unreasonable, thoughtless, and unrealistic. The spokesperson for the coalition, Abdulaziz Salamon in Abuja, on Monday called on the authority to dismiss such calls. He urged the authorities to ensure the prosecution of Kanu, saying setting the separatist leaders free will set a bad precedent that regional leaders can pervert the cause of justice or assist criminals to evade prosecution. The statement reads in part to specifically invite the attention of the incoming president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to remain vigilant as to the direction of the country is headed, so as to avoid the type of mistake committed by the late President Shehu Shagari in granting unconditional state pardon to the initiator of the Biafran project, Odumegu Ojukwu, which has proved counterproductive. You should bear in mind that the bulk majority of Kanu's casualties are from the north, the region from where he extracted the bulk of his winning votes. We remind him of the moral consequences of falling to the trap of the Igbos of the southeast, from where he secured very significant support at the expense of his true friends and allies in the north, who bear the brunt of the atrocities perpetrated by Kanu. Instead, the president should remain resolute in ensuring the diligent prosecution of Kanu, his sponsors, backers, and collaborators in the heinous crimes against the Nigerian state and innocent Nigerian citizens, in order to prevent a descent into anarchy at this day and age and to forestall mass killings, untold sufferings, and atrocities. The federal government must not accede to the current pressure by Ohaneze and his ilk to secure the unconditional release of the leader by a group that has been duly prescribed as a terrorist, the statement added. Now, let me tell you people this. You know what? This settles a whole lot. This question, this particular thing, it spreads out very well. Let me start. Just grab a popcorn and grab a seat. Now, does it mean that the northern people voted for this man so that when they want to ask him for things, he will give them he'll always use it to remind him, oh, remember I did this for you. I was saying, wow, was that why they voted for him? So that whenever they wanted things, they can always say, oh, you know that we gave you bulk of votes. Really? Just because you give him bulk of votes. Now, let me bring it to your notice. The southeastern region, some part of the southeastern region voted for Tinubu. Whether you like it or not, there are people who voted for him there. Though I don't know, might be based on their own, okay, maybe Atenuje, maybe their longer throats. That is why they voted for him. But there are people who voted for each of these presidential candidates in the last general elections. In all the region or geopolitical zone in Nigeria. That is just it. Whether you like it or not. So they are coming out to tell Tinubu not to release Kanu. These are people who have what we call repentant terrorists. Terrorists, when they use our money when they come out for my body as tax. Then they use them, they train people, we be see them worse past vampires. These are people who will use our money to train their kinsmen who are terrorists. If I want to come to this matter, I'm going to come hard. That's why I say grab a popcorn. So your brother will carry knife, slaughter people as they want. You cannot tell me they are your brothers. Hey, we have to start sending this message home. When it hit home, it hit home's hard. So I think if it hit home, it will hit home hard. Your brother will come outside, go do it in. Go come outside, go can't do it in. Go kill as he wants, your kingsman. We go on a killing spree. And when he don't kill as he wants, he go come be like, say, government go catch him. He go do it in, he go surrender to the government. And when he comes surrender to the government go carry these people with my own money, bath them up, touch them up, clean them, train them, even teach them crafts, survival skills. We see them go use keep themselves afloat. And we now bring them back into the society. And you open your mouth to tell the same government not to pardon other people. Respectfully, is that something fundamentally is wrong with these people. Now, if you want to compare, you cannot even compare. But if you say, make you just say, okay, make you place these two people side by side. One of the men who go out on the killing spree to kill, and Nnamdi Kanu, side by side. Tell me, what exactly, if you can pardon this one, why will you not pardon the other? No, I want to ask, I'm asking this question. Anyway, this is a good time for us to see what this man called Jagaban is made of. Let us see now. If he's going to be a tough meat, a hard meat, let us see. Let us really see what. Because with the tribal crisis that followed this election, sincerely, with the tribal crisis that followed this election, I don't know I go be you. I don't know sincerely. Without the tribal crisis, I must say okay. But the tribal crisis that followed this election, the ethnic crisis, I am just doing more. If only Nigeria government knows what law is all about and how important judiciary is in the society, they would have released the young man before now, since the court of competent jurisdiction did not find him guilty of all the allegations leveled against him. But it is very unfortunate. They keep showing the world that Nigeria is a lawless country. That is another thing. I almost forgot that they have actually was this man. That this man has been acquitted of all charges, that he was not found guilty. I don't forget, safe. So why are you still keeping this man? This is a man that was what? That then talk say he is not guilty. So what is the problem? Somebody will come, somebody that is not even an arm of government, go come give law. Like I said, this is a very good opportunity for Tinubu to show the kind of person he is. I really hope that he does not play into their hands. Sincerely, it's not going to be a very funny experience. We are waiting what Tinubu is going to do. As it stands now, everybody they look and for face. Make him do waiting. Make the May 29 come go. That's what people they look for. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.